Hey, on the phone we have Hollywood conservative Vince Vaughn. Hey, how are you, Vince?
Hey, what's going on, Jimmy Dore? How are you? Why, as usual, my first question is, why are you calling? I'm not even really sure why this keeps happening. I'm a relatively busy man with a career, and I for some reason, I have to talk to the Jimmy Dore show every other week for some reason. Maybe because these videos they probably get hit.
Yeah, well, you're one of my favorite all-time comedic actors, and so that's why I call you. I think you're on the right, so you're one of the people like to hear the different sorts of opinions, right? So that's why I call you, and you always deliver. So that's why. Okay,
well, fair enough. I'm glad to be a part of it. I'm thrilled.
Hey, look, we don't mean to pick on you, but, there aren't many Hollywood conservatives, and you're by far the most entertaining, so that's really where we go.
I sense a compliment, and I appreciate that. I always appreciate a compliment. I'm not some sort of sociopath over here. But at the same time, I don't don't know what's so entertaining or funny, per se, about having conservative viewpoints and believing in small government. I don't even know why that's so funny. But people barely like to hear it. I'll talk about it because it's right. It's the right American thing to do. But if that's what you want to talk about, go for it. Go for it, Slick. I'm not stopping you. I'm not stopping anybody. I'm going to keep eating my mac and cheese and talk to Jimmy Dore. I don't care.
So listen, what do you think about this tweet from Representative Steve King of Iowa, where he was agreeing with that Dutch far-right politician, Geert Wilders?
Before I stop you there, Geert Wilders, I think he's great. Do you know Geert Wilders?
Well, Vince, isn't Geert Wilders a white supremacist?
Whoa, hold on. But he's a great guy. He's fantastic. And I think he's a great dude. And I really appreciate everything he's doing for the Dutch people. I mean, which, it's only about, 400 people, probably. But he's standing up for them. He's like the Trump of the Netherlands. And he was on that train before everybody else. He was a shut the border guy before everybody else. He is a pioneer. Geert Wilders is where it's at.
Yeah, but Vince, isn't Geert Wilders a white supremacist?
Absolutely not, Jimmy Dore. No, he's not a white supremacist. You know what? He's not. I'll tell you what about Geert Wilders. He can't be a white supremacist. You know why? Well, he's not even completely white. He was part Asian. Did you know that? He's Indo-Dutch. You know what that is? Indo-Dutch. I'm not even. I know this sounds like something I'm making up. I'm not even making it up. There's a lot of the people of the Netherlands who, the Netherlands, they owned Indonesia for a while. They owned Indonesia, and a lot of them intermarried with the Indonesians, and they came back, and then they live in the Netherlands. And he's one of those people. You know who else is? The Van Halen brothers. They're also Indo-Dutch. Did you know that? Alex and Eddie Van Halen, that's why they look kind of Chinese. Did you know that? They're Indo-Dutch. That's true. So they're part Asian. Geert Wilders, part Asian. That's why he's got to dye his hair blonde, look like Mozart. And the Van Halen brothers, that's why they're kind of Chinese looking. So with Van Halen, you got the two guys who are like fucking Chinese. David Lee Roth is Jewish. Mike Anthony, clearly gay. Clearly a gay man.
Hey, all right, listen, Vince.
The most diverse rock band in the history of fucking awesome rock music.
No. Listen.
And they never get credit for it. And they're not even in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. That's racism. If you want to look for racism, go look at the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. Why isn't Van Halen in there? They're the most diverse group that ever fucking rocked. Well, you don't want to talk about how Van Halen is kind of Chinese anymore? I bet you don't.